I will share the screen right now. So first of all, I am not a developer. I am the person who runs marketing, who runs business development, and sales. And it is also important in our world, Web3 world, not only be focused on the technical side of a project, but also to think about the business. And because lots of Web3 founders initially are tech guys, I have a lot of work to do because I help them with promotion of their projects. And I want to tell a little bit my story, how I came here. I came from actually Web2 general huge banks, and it was not so funny there because we wanted to work with startups, but the culture was so different between the corporations and startups. So it was really the great challenge to work together. So that's why I moved to the Web3. And I started with infrastructural projects from the beginning. It was the first one was confidential computing based on Polygon. It was super protocol, and that's how I learned all these Web2 and Web3 words about the tech side, and how I learned how to talk to developers and what they actually need to build a great startup. And I will tell how layer 1 and layer 2 helps the startups to grow. And I will give some advice for you if you have a startup in Solana ecosystem, how to make your startup great and global from the first day. And why I know how to work with these layer ones, because before Solana ecosystem, I was working in ICP, it's Internet Computer, it's a huge layer one from Switzerland, and I was building hubs there, hub in Turkey, hub in Cyprus, and that's how I know how this actually Web3 Corps works inside, and how to connect with them and how to get more from them, because I know how they are structured inside, what programs they have, and how they run these programs from their view, from the point of view of engineers, of people who develop all these grant programs for developers, who build these events, hackathons, and accelerators. So also I built the Web3 school for developers who wanted to move to the Web3 field from Web2. I helped a lot of startups as an advisor in some accelerators. And then last year, I met Cambrian guys. This is a startup in Solana Foundation ecosystem. And we made a huge hackathon during the Apex Cape Town. Apex is one of the most important initiatives inside the Solana ecosystem. If you haven't heard about it, please check, like Google or ask ChatGPT, or just find the information in Solana chats. So Apex, it's like a small conference, and Solana have Apexes in different cities. Maybe the next one is in your region. You need to check. And when you go to the Apex, you can meet all the builders, all the super team core teams who runs all these beautiful programs for startups. So you need to follow Solana events. It's a website where they announce the next Apexes. And as I remember, the next initiative is in China. And the next one will be the huge Solana conference Breakpoint in Abu Dhabi in the start the first numbers of December. So you also can join this event and meet all the builders from the Solana ecosystem, because it is a huge gathering where you can meet like-minded people, where you can ask questions not online on the meetups but offline, to shake hands and to become friends with the Solana Foundation. It is really important if you want to build something great, because you need the support from the foundation, because you are not alone actually. So Yes, I've provided a lot of events while I was working in ICP, and right now I moved to Solana ecosystem. I help Solana startup mostly, but also I help startups to choose layer one wisely because all layer ones are different. And for example, if you want to build something in entertainment, you definitely need to join Solana. As we see, if you want to build something in AI, you also can choose Solana. But for example, if you want to build something for governments, ICP is also helpful because they're based in Switzerland and connected to the banks. But right now, as I can see, Solana also starts their journey in government relations. For example, they started a project with SuperTeam Kazakhstan and some players from Kazakhstan, and they are launching the stable coin of this government and of this country. So it's also an interesting initiative. And if you go to SuperTeam Earn, you even will find a grant program for your ideas connected with this stable coin initiative. So you are not alone, as I said. And I will tell a little bit more about steps that you can take in the ecosystem. So first of all, if you're on prototype stage, you can apply for a super team grant. It can be connected with your location or location of your team members. They all have events in different cities and countries. You can find them on X, in Discord, and in Telegram. And it is the grant under 10K. And you can take it to move from idea to prototype stage. And after that, when you will proceed with your milestones, you can also apply for a Solana Foundation grant. It's bigger and it also has some steps and some so you can take the first part of the grant, then you can apply for the second part. But the main idea is that when you will apply, you need to write down your milestones and you need to count what amount of money you actually need to pay your developers, because all these grants, they are not for marketing, they are only for the development part. And what about marketing? So you can start with promoting your project inside this all chats of super teams with Solana ecosystem, because there are a lot of builders inside these groups and they can be your early adopters. They really understand the technical side of the project, of the ecosystem, and also they're the simple users. Yes, so even you are building something for B2C, for customers, I mean, not businesses or not infrastructural project, they also can support you from the first steps. And for example, right now I work with Rumors. It's dating app. Actually, they are starting their path in Solana. They already have built the dating app itself, but right now they're connecting with the blockchain, and they also use AI to connect us wisely. I mean, the people, the girls and the boys. So you can even build not something infrastructural, but find your first users in the Solana ecosystem. And also I want to tell about the hackathons. It's really important part of the Web3 world. And right now Solana is running the Colosseum hackathon, Cyberpunk, as I remember the name of this one. The applications are open till the end of this month. So it's a great chance actually to invade the Solana ecosystem, because if you will take part and win, the whole Solana Foundation will help with promotion of your projects. And also the next step after the hackathon is accelerator. And they give great bounties and they have great experts inside. And also they have demo days, which will show your project to the investors and VCs. So if you are looking for funding, it is also really important to take part in the Colosseum. And also, as I said, I not only use hackathons as an instrument for the project to build itself, I also use hackathons for infrastructural projects as an instrument how to attract developers. So if you need more developers to use your tool, it's also a great opportunity to run a hackathon from your project. Because we have all these builders in the Solana ecosystem gathered in the Discords and Telegram channels and Twitters of super teams. So you even can run the hackathon with zero budget. Because you don't need to spend money on the promotion of your activity. You just need to go to the super team owners, leads, and tell them to support your hackathon and to spread the word between builders about your initiative. Also about investors. So I know that inside all the foundations, there is a special department that is in talks with VCs and with angels, and they even have an email list where they can add your project if you're in the stage of fundraising, and the investors who are the partners of the ecosystem and who receive this letter, they will see your project, and this is a chance to connect with them and to showcase your project to the venture capital firms. It's really important because in our world it's not easy to connect with these guys. They are not so presented in public spaces, they are not so presented on conferences, they like to go to special VIP events. So the only chance for you is or to visit these VIP events or to use the foundation support and to find this person who has this letter and sends every month's letter to the VCs. And I know that there are such people in each layer one. And also, as I told, it is a great chance for each startup to be global from the first day, because even if you live in one country and you don't travel a lot, you can use all these super team channels to spread a word about your project in different countries. Actually, some of these groups, they are talking not in English, and when I promote some startups or events, I use chatbot GPT to translate my messages to the local language, because, for example, we have a huge group in Spanish in Solana ecosystem, and they all like to talk there on their native language. Also today I made my first message in Chinese. Yes, and I was the secret is like to translate with ChatGPT, but then to check what the translation is with Google, to double check what you messaged. And the Telegram also is really helpful because you can translate the answers for your message and understand what people want to ask. So it is like a secret how to become global from the first step. Actually, also about partners. As you can see, we have a lot of different speakers on this meetup, and it is important to find your partners inside the ecosystem, because there are a lot of startups building around you. And they're actually your friends, and you can make some win-win projects together. You can exchange audiences, you can create AMA sessions in Twitter together and gather more audience, because when you combine your powers, you get more from the ecosystem than when you're alone. So it is also one more secret how to become bigger from the first steps. You just need to find some projects that will help you. For example, when we made the Cambrian hackathon in spring, we partnered with Jito. Jito is a huge project inside the Solana ecosystem, and they gave us experts and they gave us some educational videos, because it's important for them also to spread the word about their project, and it was a free initiative for them. So they were happy to help us also, and we were happy to partner with Jita because it's a huge brand, and of course it brings us more awareness on the market. So just try to find others around you and to ask them to support you, because Web3 field is really friendly and people like to help each other. And why actually layer one do all this stuff? Because if layer one will not help startups, it will be only the infrastructure and people will not use it. And to earn commissions actually and to bring more users to the ecosystem, they need the apps. They need some projects that will bring people not only from Web3 world, but also from Web2. That's why this layer ones and foundations support startups. So if you will tell them how you will bring more users and how you will activate the network and how you will generate more transaction fees, they will be really happy to help you, because they will see how you help the ecosystem to grow. So we all dream about mass adoption, and your project could be the key to this mass adoption in the Solana ecosystem. So think about it from this point of view and present your project thinking about these points every time when you talk to the foundation. They will be really happy that you understand not only your needs, but also what they need. And actually they have like funds to support you. As Rishin said, in Solana, they think wisely because this ecosystem is not young and they understand how to estimate projects. And they have a huge amount of people who are looking through your applications when you apply for grants. So you need to be clear and you need to be smart and you need to understand the questions that you will be asked, and you need to have all the answers prepared as you talk to a VC or accelerator program. It's the same thing. And actually, really smart engineers are working in Solana. So it's important to talk with them on the same language and to understand what they build and what they want to develop around. Yes, and one more thing. Nobody from the ecosystem will like ask you what support you need, what help you need. They have a lot of projects around, and it is a lot of competition inside the ecosystem. Some projects are the same about the idea, what they build. So you need to be active, you need to be proactive, and you need to find right person inside the ecosystem. For example, if you build something with AI, you have Rishin right now to connect with him and to ask questions and to understand if you are on the right way to success. And nobody will help you with marketing by themselves. You need to ask, you need to be bright, you need to stand out, and you need to be smart to gain more attention from the foundation, because they really are not the huge corporation. It is not thousands of people and maybe not the hundreds. So you need to help yourself, but you need to understand that all the support is near and they really will support you if you will take the right steps. So this is the website. If you will type in Google like SuperTeams Solana, you will see the website with all of SuperTeams listed, but it is not all of the SuperTeams. The site is not really up to date. And sometimes you need to go to the, for example, German SuperTeam channels and ask about the super team that you need, because maybe they are not listed, but they are there. And also you can find them in X, in Twitter, and ask other representatives of super teams, where can you find your local team? It's important to search and you will find the answer. Thank you. I think that's all. If you have a project that is in prototype stage, please go to the Colosseum. Right now, during this week, all the super teams, they have build stations. Build Station, it is a local initiatives. They help builders to understand how to take part in the Colosseum. They provide you with guidance. They will tell more about applications and about the process of the hackathon, and they will support all of you. Actually, we have chosen not the right time for the meetup because all the super teams are really busy right now with all the developers that joined build stations. So, and developers also are busy with these hackathons. So we are really glad that you joined us. And I see some questions. Yes, Stanislav, please ask your question.
Maybe I can add that the way you can meet with the investors is that usually around one of the Apex events. Last time it was before Budapest. The super teams, they conduct the demo day, where it's a day full of presenting all the projects which each super team, well, bring with it. So you can also join these kind of days.
Yes,
Very
and when I
helpful.
was on Token 2049, actually there was also a demo day by Singapore team, and they even trained the startups how to pitch. So all the pitches were really brilliant, and I met a lot of investors during this event. So they gathered targeted audience for startups, investors, and they were all talking after the demo day, exchanging contacts. So yes, if you will find the demo days in your super teams, just apply, ask them to include you in the pitch session, and it is also the great chance to represent your project. Thank you, Stanislav.